have an idea.
A very good evening to the esteemed attendees. We welcome you all to the valedictory ceremony of Binary Boards 2021. Lotus Valley International School Gurugram's maiden IT fest, brimming with passion and inspiration, was nothing short of extraordinary. We couldn't have asked for a better start of the day than the wishes of our most beloved school patron, Dr. Shama Chona ma'am. In her message to us, Madam reinstated to never bereft ourselves of our integrity and grace in pursuit of our goals in life. The blessings of the driving force behind our esteemed institution, our most honorable chairperson, Ms. Jaspreet Kaur, an honorable member of the school management committee, Ms. Sharina Uppal, added abound delightfulness to the day's opening. The opening ceremony was graced by our special guest, Mr. Karthik Sharma, a technology evangelist, an artificial intelligence practitioner with expertise in leveraging machine learning to develop conversational bots. So enthused each one of us with his insights.
It was indeed heartening to witness today's events that spanned across a multitude of topics within the realm of information technology. The event, The Parallax Engine, pushed the participants to their creative limits as they showcased their coding and designing skills in the form of web pages. The Lotus Film Festival delved deep into the intricacies of making and producing a film, while Radvertisement witnessed the originality and artistry of learners in the advertising sector. The event Lens Sensation was a creative miniature photography event that challenged and improved the learner's agility with the camera. Students participated in an energetic debate and charged the atmosphere with eloquence and vigor in the event Notion Discourse. These events were concluded by a vibrant and interactive question-answer session with their respective mentors. Furthermore, today's IT Fest Binary Bots consisted of live, time-based competitive events as well. Participants put their programming skills to the test in the event Procoder, while the Warriors of Verdansk fired up the participants into healthy competition in the ever-evolving field of gaming. Lastly, Crypto Hunt tested the analytical and critical thinking skills of participants and encouraged them to think outside the box.
What a memorable blend of brilliant presentations, ideas, and people coming together and learning together. The judges had a tough time choosing the best from the best. We thank each one of you for your active participation and appreciate the sporting spirit, synergy, and effort contributed towards making this event a grand success.
We are immensely elated to welcome our esteemed visionaries and luminaries, our Honorable School Chairperson, Ms. Jaspreet Kaur, and Honorable Member of the School Management Committee, Ms. Sharina Uppal, the force behind the success of the citadel of joyful learning. Thank you, madams, for empowering us with confidence, perseverance, and humility. A warm and hearty welcome to our respected Director Principal Ma'am, Miss Anita Malhotra. The quote of John Maxwell, "A leader is one who knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way," testimonies the sheer determination and passion of our beloved principal ma'am. She is our strength and can pull out all stops to add wings to our flight. May we request ma'am to address the distinguished gathering.
Thank you, Asvika. Good evening, everybody. We have with us today a rock star. And that rock star is none other than Dr. Dheeraj Malhotra. Our special guest for the valedictory ceremony of Binary Bots, the IT Fest, organized by the IT Club of Lotus Valley International School, Gurgaon. So on behalf of my management, it's a pleasure to welcome Dr. Dheeraj, a National Teacher Awardee, an innovator, an author with expertise in Six Sigma in education, and currently is the principal at NPS International School, Guwahati. Dr. Dheeraj has conducted over 1,000 workshops globally on excellence in education. His work has been recognized by the Limca Book of Records and India Book of Records. He's an active TED speaker. What could have we asked for? I must say, Dheeraj, your profile is very attractive and very weighty. I can go on and on. It's a long profile. Dr. Dheeraj, it has been the most wonderful morning today on this. It's been a momentous day and a wonderful morning. We are close to 400 students of the premier institutes of Delhi NCR and other parts of India participated in an online inter-school IT fest. We saw immense digital energy on this platform with young, energetic, enthusiastic participants. So I must say, the young minds of India are ignited and are true rock stars. It has indeed been a great learning for all, and I'm sure all the participants have carried back home material in their mind and heart. The young minds have been at the heart of innovation, having been exposed to very innovative practices and competitions, and showcased their coding and designing skills and so much more, and made brilliant presentations. The innovative competitions have been truly designed by the IT department of Lotus Valley, along with two bright sparks, the directors, Freya and Amitesh. I must thank Mr. Amit and the IT department for having motivated the learners to come up to the desired level. Today's event has been a stupendous success. I take pride in welcoming as well as thanking Mrs. Jaspreet, the chairperson, and Mrs. Surina Uppal, the member managing committee at the helm. I call my management a true rock star, as they truly feel for the 21st century learners and always provide them with the best of the best facilities and the right platform for nurturing these young minds. Thank you, Mrs. Jaspreet and Mrs. Surina, for everything you do for the lovely children. Unfortunately, Dr. Chona, our school patron, could not be there due to some pressing circumstances, but her message that was played in the morning was definitely very invigorating. And I'm sure I was deeply touched with her message, and I'm sure each one of you have been truly mesmerized with her message. I truly thank Dr. Chona in absentia for her unconditional love and support. Mr. Karthik Sharma, an emerging technology evangelist who was the special guest of the morning, gave a deep insight into artificial intelligence, which is the need of the hour. Dear participants, please thank your respective principals for having allowed you to participate in Binary Bots 2021 The stupendous success of today's event goes to each one of you. I thank all the jury members, our alumni, our staff, and everybody who has pitched in to make the success out of today's event. Once again, a very big thank you to each one of you, and a big thank you to Dr. Dheeraj for having made time to be on our event and share your expertise and your thought with these young, bright, ignited minds. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for your inspiring words.
We are indeed privileged to have Dr. Dheeraj Malhotra amidst us today. Dr. Malhotra, a librarian himself when it comes to neurolinguistics and computer technology. We are thankful that despite his squeezed schedule, Sir honored us with his benign presence. Sir bears several distinguished feathers to his illustrious cap and has his name etched on the Limca Book of Records and the India Book of Records for developing over 150 free educational mobile apps for the Google Play Store, exclusively for teachers, students, and parents. Dr. Malhotra, we would certainly like you to enlighten us on the enigmatic revelations in this field. All of us are waiting with our bated breaths to enliven our understanding.
Well, thank you so very much. I'm really privileged, honored, and really, really excited to be a part this evening. Madam Anita, thank you so much for this invite and the wonderful introduction. I really, really look forward that we come back to our portals and may the best come to our children. For sure, what you can do, dear children, sitting at home is actually has come up to your curiosity, your creativity, and the conception which you people have derived using the power of technology. I'm really happy to note that against all odds, particularly the binary bots, which earlier I thought is a name given to a robo, is actually an event. And I'm very happy to note that binary bots, or we call it the chatbot, individualized with the form of the 0 and 1 incorporation. Well, the number of events held, and I could note that there were quite a good number of participation. And at the same time, learning, as we know, has expanded 10x, particularly on the go with past 2 years on the move. And as even, as head of the organization, I do feel that my children or our children are doubly excited to make the frame of the IT world as a common practice today. Well, of course, the digital preface, the digital overload, the digital distraction, the digital body language, and the digital dimensions all derive with the march of time has taken a new pack and a new bouquet of assessing information. But for sure, my dear students, I want to make it more too clear of the fact that we should not be dependent on digital preface only. What is a requisite today is work on your brain strength as well. The working on your brain strength is going to derive your preparedness for the new age, the new profile, the new professions which actually do not exist at this hour. 5 years from now, 6 years from now, when you march to that working arena, you have to have your brain strength, not the device strength or the caliber of coding. I am a good support holder for the coding, but for sure that coding on your head top is more important than the coding through the keypad. For sure, the brain strength activates and reverberates with your other subject expertise. And for that reason, remember that the information which is combined with emotion become the memory. It becomes the memory in the long run. And today, when we are talking about this intelligence, that intelligence is paced through the coding. And I would love to make everybody more creative with the very sense of logical programming, the design thinking, but with the power and acceptance of empathy. And let us come together to govern that empathetic attitude. We have learned all through the Corona days about being empathetic, how you could actually govern sitting at home and learning for the new challenge. We have had that. Yesterday, we had the results, and it was all clear what we learned. Of course, the 40% graft was done through your class 12 pre-board. But that say has really governed all of us and made us more profitable with the march of time to accept the preparedness for the challenges ahead. You don't know, but yes, I firmly pray, that we don't have any of this epidemic or pandemic in near future. Again, the preparedness is what even the NEP talks about, the preparedness for schools for these epidemic and pandemics through the digital infrastructure. So for sure, we are looking forward, but make it a point to understand the fact that learning abilities need to get a catch up with the growing overload of information and digital data around us. I know, I feel happy when I share that data is the new currency. But my dear students, we need to also accept the fact that intelligence is the ultimate currency. The more intelligent you are, the more knowledge you have, the more powerful you become. And for sure, you are regarded, you are respected, you are recognized by the learning you have with the march of time. So don't be dependent on one app or the other, or one information platform or one coding platform on the other. Think of your head top intelligence and the expertise. And that is what I look forward to sharing at this hour. I congratulate all the wonderful children who have participated and have come up winners. But for sure, make sure that you also have your toolkit for perfection. And your toolkit for the perfection in this VUCA world, I'm very sure everybody knows about the VUCA world, which talks about the volatile nature of the world around us, the uncertainty which is residing all around us, whether the schools are going to reopen or it's going to be 50-50, or whether I'm going to have my tiffin at home, or whether I'm going to order Swiggy or Zomato, or what all you're looking forward. The haves and the have-nots about the certainty and the uncertainty rules the world today. So there comes the very vocabulary of VUCA. Please Google this word out and develop the preparedness for this VUCA world, VUCA, which talks about the preparedness for the unknown future around us, unknown tomorrow around us. And no wonder Brazil and the other, some of the countries, they're talking about the third dose. So you need to be lookout on the preparedness. You need to govern with the march of time and be your own boss. Talk about your self-leadership. Talk about the expertise you're going to gain to develop your own intelligence with the march of time, because you're not competing with your students or with your colleagues. You're competing with the world citizens today. And that march is going to have more preparedness with the notion. And also I have a special mention here about the launch of Mano Darpan, which is available as an app by the CBSE. So as mentioned by our Prime Minister also, for providing the mental support and the addressing to the psychological needs of you all students, you have to explore Mano Darpan, which is, I think you can Google and get the app downloaded, which is an expertise for itself about your preparedness for the future. And that actually, needs to have a lookout. The pandemic is not over, my dear students. Remember, it is not over yet. And keeping yourself motivated even during this current scenario, where there is a pain, there is a suffering, there is a death, there's a lockdown, there's loneliness, world has come to a standstill for sure. Don't think, like, even I quote again our honorable Prime Minister, who says, don't expect that the update of corona as another weather forecast. I'm sorry. Please be prepared for the lookout, for the precautionary measures. The schools are closed for sure. We are looking forward to coming up with a notion, but you have to prepare yourself for the preparedness of safety and security. Don't approve of any laxity anytime, anywhere you're moving around. And that's my special request to all you millennials, the post-millennials, where the learning should not stop. The reaction to the new corona pandemic, of course, we are very much silent with the 2 doses, but the preparedness has to be on. And that is what is the requisite I wanted to share. I want to bless you all. I want to pray for your safety and security, but at the same time, street smart learning should be a priority for you, and also guide your parents for the doses, for the preparedness, for the safety, for the concern. And that is what, on a lookout, I share my speech with this stating words. Thank you very much, and God bless everybody, my dear children.
That was surreal, sir. Thank you indeed.
Adding cheer and vivacity to the moment, Lotusians now present a mesmerizing dance sequence in sync with the mystifying world of computers.
August 2015, a very proud moment for our country to see an Indian become the CEO of one of the world's biggest companies.
Yes, you're talking about the man who always believed in himself and his dreams despite the burdens in life.
The main mantra of his life, which is wear your failures as a badge of honor, is probably what got him so far in life.
Sundar Pichai has shown us in many different ways how technology has become a major part of our daily lives.
So today, we, the students of Lotus Valley International School, will be portraying the importance and growth of technology in our day-to-day lives.
And also how one can pursue anything and everything if they believe in themselves.
Wow, a computer's hard drive certainly has a memory that saves us from memorizing so much. Thank you, friends, for such an energetic performance.
Now comes the moment we all have been waiting for. It is the time we acknowledge the talent and active students, their zealous participation and contribution in making this event so meaningful and informed. First, we have Lens Sensation. I would like to call upon Ms. Riya Nair and Ms. Anandi Ray to announce the awards.
Good evening, everyone. So the second runner-up is Tanisha Singh from Springdales School, New Delhi. The runner-up is Bharat Bhargav from Delhi Public School, RK Puram. And the winner is Aditya Singh Raghav of Bluebell School. Congratulations to all the winners.
Thank you, Ms. Nair and Ms. Ray, and congratulations to the winners. Up next, we have Warriors of Verdun. I would like to call upon Arnav Garg to announce the awards.
Good evening, everyone. At second runners-up position, we have Heritage Xperiential School consisting of Dhruv Mal, Eshant Verma, and Dhruv Mattapali. At runners-up position, we have DPS RK Puram comprising of Hriday Raheja, Asmit Rajit Datta, and Kabir Bawa. And at first position is school Delhi Public School Sushantlo comprising of Aditya, Siddharth Nair, and Aryan. Thank you.
Thank you, Arnav, and congratulations to the winners. Next, we have Parallax Engine. I would like to call upon Mr. Shiv Jeti to announce the awards.
Good evening, everyone. It was a really tough task judging everyone. A minuscule like 0.5 here and there, and we could have a different result altogether. And before I tell what the winners are, I want to thank Lotus Valley a lot for calling me, bringing me out, and having to judge this beautiful event. We've seriously come a long way from when I was in school. And I would also like to bring and say one thing, and that is when Sundar Pichai said that wear your failure as a badge of honor, it was Lotus Valley School that actually gave me the opportunity to go and see him live in SRCC that day. And till this date, when I look back, I thank the principal ma'am for giving me the permission, because I was a 10th grader and only 11th graders were allowed to go. So thank you, ma'am. Thank you for that. With no further ado, the winners, the second runners up, we have Sherwood Convent School, consisting of Ananya Sati, Garvit Singh, and Diksha Sethi. It was a great website, as simplistic as possible. It was brilliant. For the runners-up, which is the second place, we have Shalom Hills, which is Parth Bhargav, Chow, and Prakhar Gupta. Great website. And again, it was just a matter of 0.5 marks for them. And the first winner we have from Mount Olympus School, which is Utkarsh Singh and Abhijit Singh. So thank you all for the great websites you had to show, which were extremely professional. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Mr. Jeti, and congratulations to the winners. Next, we have Crypto Hunt. I would like to call upon Pradapta Haldar and Anindya Mishra to announce the awards.
I'm very honored to be announcing the winners for this event. All the participants displayed great skills and efforts, and it was tough, but yet a very healthy competition. And I enjoyed a lot, and I hope that all the participants enjoyed too. The second runners-up was a tie between DPS RK Puram and GD Goenka Public School. The runners-up was again a tie between Birla Vidya Niketan School and DAV Public School Sector 14. And the winner is Indraprastha International School.
Thank you, Anindya, and congratulations to the winners.
Moving on to Pro Coder, I would like to call upon Tanush Yadav to announce the award.
So for third place or second runners up, we have Sargun Singh Bhatti and Sneha Vivek from DPS Sector 45 Team 2. For runners up, we have Harshika Agarwal and Vishesh Saraswat, DPS RK Puram Team 1. And for first place or the winner, we have Pradyuman Vikram and Aditya Sahai, DPS Sector 45 Team 1.
Thank you, Tanush, and congratulations to the winners. Moving on to Radvertisement, I would like to call upon Arnav Nagpal to announce the awards.
Hi. Firstly, I would like to thank all of the people who gave me this opportunity to be here, be one of the judges for this event. Congratulations to all the teachers, the students that put together this. And when it comes to my event, it's about advertisements. And one of the people who actually, reinvented advertisements back in the 1900s, he said that his name was Howard Gossage. He said that people don't read ads; they read what they're interested in, and sometimes it turns out to be an ad. And I feel like that applies to the winners of this competition of this event, because these three people, these three teams, they really sold me on the product that they were advertising. They really sold us, I'm sorry, on the product that they were advertising. So onto the top three. At second runners up position, there is Shalom Presidency School, consisting of Aditya. I'm sorry if I mess up your your last name, Akkannavar, Branden, Abrol, Karanvir, Malhotra. And in first runners up position, we have Delhi Public School RK Puram, Rahul Bhargava, Hriday Baheja, and Aryaman Chandra. And the winner of this event is Delhi Public School 45, Akshay Chaudhary, Shlok Dwivedi, and Krish Rajkumar. So congratulations to all of you. This was a very close competition, and you all, even outside of the top three, outside of the top five, every one of you did a great job. So
Thank you, Mr. Nagpal, and congratulations to the winners. Moving on to the Lotus Film Festival, I would like to call upon Shaurya Babbar, Bharat Tanwar, and Rohan Datta to announce the awards.
Hello, everybody. Good evening. The second runners-up goes to GD Goenka Public School. The runners-up goes to Bluebells Public School. And the winner is DPS RK Puram. Thank you for this opportunity.
Thank you, event simulators, and congratulations to the winners. Moving on to Notion Discourse, I would like to call upon Divyakshi Singh and Ishani Mukherjee to announce the awards.
Hi guys, it was a great
Okay,
event.
all right.
Shani, go ahead.
Yeah, I'd like to thank my school, my alma mater, for calling me to judge this event. It was seamlessly conducted and the execution was top notch. Also, all the teams that participated, it got progressively harder to keep judging people and arrive at a valid conclusion. And I have to applaud the team's stamina because keeping their focus for such an extended period of time and debating about it and being able to come up with such wonderful, eloquent speeches within the 15 minutes they were allotted on such complex and technical topics is truly commendable. And yeah, without further ado, I would hand over to Divyakshi to announce the first winners.
Right. So in the second runners-up, we have GD Goenka Public School, consisting of Kapoor and Aditya Chauhan.
In the first runners-up, we have DPS Sector 45, having Sonal Gupta and Shiven Shambial. Did I get that right? Sorry if I didn't.
And the winner is Shalom Hills International.
Thank you, event heads, and congratulations to the winners.
The overall winner of the event, Binary Bots 2021, will be announced by the director of the event. May I now call upon Mr. Amitesh Anand Pandey, founder Binary Bots, to say a few words.
Thank you, Samyak. So come 11th grade, Freya and I were met with a tough challenge. Our school's participation in tech events was extensive but unorderly. Our peers and juniors had the talent, but not the medium to materialize on it. We had but one goal, to make technology accessible to as many students as possible. Throughout this year, we have managed to reach hundreds of students from our school and from schools around the region. We hope to have laid the foundations of an all-encompassing event and a culture that is there for years to come. I would now like to invite Freya to expand on our journey and also release the final winner. Thank you.
I, Freya Sidhwa, consider it my honor and privilege to serve as the director of Binary Bots 2021. It has certainly been a roller coaster of a journey, from a simple phone call with Amitesh to the full-fledged event unfolding before your eyes. I quote Friedrich Nietzsche and say, the essence of all art, all great art, is gratitude. With that said, I would like to express my gratitude to all the participants present here. I can accurately say I personally saw each and every one of the entries, and I was yet to see a submission that disappointed me. So thank you, creatives. You certainly blew my mind. I would like to thank my dear friend and founder of Binary Bots 2021, Amitesh Anand Pandey, without whose vision and enthusiasm this event wouldn't have come to fruition. Also, a huge thank you to Ananya Jain, who has worked tirelessly behind the scenes to make this process smooth for all of you and stress-free for me. A special thank you to our cultural head, Hiba Sharma, who has supported me in this endeavor long before boarding the ship of Binary Bots herself. Her constant encouragement has been a pillar of strength for me to lean on throughout this journey. Our event heads, Devanshi Sumit Setia, Arnav Garg, Anindya Mishra, Prarabdha Haldar, Tanush Yadav, Nandini Singh, Asvika Nigam, Tanya Vig, Nipun Yadav, Arif Navani, Utkarsh Singh, and Rashi Chauhan have tackled seemingly untacklable dilemmas with utmost wit and sincerity. Thank you all for being a part of the Binary Bots family. Last but certainly not the least, a huge thank you to Amit sir and the entire computer department of Lotus Valley International School, Gurugram, who have paved the path for us students, us mere tech enthusiasts, us creatives, to explore and discover the beautiful possibilities that we can unlock from our screens. Always remember, it is not the equipment you possess, but rather how you think that brings your vision to life. The most powerful tool you could possess is not the latest iPhone, not the fastest processor in your computer, but it is your mind. Now, the moment you all have been patiently waiting for, the school bestowed with the title of overall winner of Binary Bots 2021 is DPS RK Puram. Congratulations, DPS RK Puram. The participants have certainly outdone themselves in Binary Bots, the entire event. Congratulations to every participant.
Thank you, Freya. That was truly a phenomenal journey of accomplishment and ecstasy. Gratitude is not the greatest of virtues, but the parent of all the others. We would like to take this opportunity to extend our heartfelt gratitude to all those present here for their contribution and indispensable support to make today's event an overwhelming success. On behalf of the Lotus Valley family, we most humbly thank our Honorable Chairperson, Mr. Spreet Kaur, and our Honorable Member of the School Management Committee, Ms. Surina Uppal, for blessing us always with their indomitable love and appreciation. We would also like to extend our deepest sense of appreciation and gratitude to our special guest, Dr. Dheeraj Malhotra, for gracing us all with his presence. Dheeraj sir, thank you so much for being a part of today's event. Your boundless knowledge, expertise, and endeavors have inspired everyone present here today. We are extremely grateful to our beloved and tremendously respected Director Principal, Ms. Anita Malhotra ma'am, without whom this event would not have been possible. Thank you, ma'am, for being our tower of strength. Our heartfelt gratitude to Miss Harvinder Kaur, the headmistress middle school, Miss Ritu Java, the headmistress primary school, and Miss Monica Jasrotia, the senior coordinator, for their continuous support and passionate encouragement. We thank our esteemed judges for their valuable judgment that enabled us to reward the students for their efforts and creativity. We thank every participating team for their ardent contribution towards making this event an informed and memorable one.
Unparalleled DevOps Club, the idea that was conceived and conceptualized by our school's two young minds, Amitesh Anand Pandey and Freya Sidhwa, under the able guidance of the computer department head, Mr. Amit Dhingra, has enlivened the tech enthusiasts to delve deeper into the unseen perplexities of this vivacious world. We are thankful to each and every mentor of the computer department to take us through the nuances in the world of computers with diligence and composure. This event would not have been a success, but for our zealous spearheads, every event simulator of the Team Binary Bots 2021. Heartfelt congratulations to the team for executing it so magnificently. Our special appreciation to the Visual and Performing Arts Department for their support and contribution. Thank you all. Stay creative, stay safe, and stay happy. You are free to leave the meeting at your convenience. Thank you.
Guys, please leave the meeting. Guys, everyone who doesn't need to be here, can they leave, please? I think this is fine.
ये बार remove कर दो.
बचा कौन है?
I think a few people from different schools.
I think Divyam
Sonal Gupta from DPS 45.
1 second, I'm removing.
I'm also removing, don't worry.
Okay.
मेरे को remove मत कर देना.
नहीं अब तो करूंगी मैं.
I'm gonna put you in the waiting room, Amitesh. Kidding. हो गया guys. Everyone gone.
Everyone's gone.
I don't know, wait. रितु हमारे स्कूल से है? नहीं? Okay, remove.
No, Ritu is not from ours.
ये इवेंट हेड सारे डिस्कॉर्ड पे प्लीज जो विनर्स हैं उनको सबको
यार अभी
tag करके
बैठ
डालना।
और अमितेश
बैठ जाओ अमितेश, आराम से बैठो सब लोग। Congratulations!
Good job, guys.
Congrats. Very nice.
Put on your cameras. Well done.
Haven't
Very
I
nice.
fumbled in my speech though? I fumbled so much in my speech.
No, you didn't.
It was very nice. वो तू बोल रही
Arushi
थी
ma'am,
किधर?
put on your camera. Nippon, you too. We take one photograph.
रुको रुको बात कर लो एक सेकंड बात
सर एक सेकंड
Ready हो जाओ.
Ready?
मैम
एक सेकंड
Okay. Yay! Yes, thank you. अश्विका ऐसे आ गई आपकी फोटो.
अब क्या करेंगे सर 2:30 और 8 o'clock को?
अब तुम रेस्ट करो, सोना अब आराम से. अनिंद्या, where is she? She's here. अनिंद्या वो कहती मैं आराम से सोऊंगी मैम after this event. I am involved in 3 events.
अनन्या ने तो आज 3 events simultaneously चलाए.
हाँ.
Very well done.
Arvinder ma'am ने e-magazine के group पे message भेजा है. Dear IT team, a big applause and congratulations for such stupendous and mind-blowing event.
Oh, thank you. Yes.
And sir, it is not just this IT event. They had the MU and just it's been really
Yes, true.
been awesome. Every one of you, the way you've been working. Freya, I think hasn't slept for nights.
मैम अभी नेट्स कॉन्फ्लुएंस है ना.
And now start coming. Now, Freya, now your excuses are over. I have to see you on Monday morning.
So not only Binary Bot 2021, we are looking forward for 2022 as well. Freya, get ready.
सर अब प्रिया जज करेगी इवेंट को सर.
हाँ प्रिया को जज बुलाएंगे.
नहीं हम जज भी कराएंगे और वीडियोस भी
बनाएंगे. We'll call all of you as judges.
Yes.
Next year.
Yes.
वीवा तब तक बैकग्राउंड लग जाएगा तेरा.
वीवा went without a background.
जजेस को लगाना नहीं होता. So right.
Hiba wanted to look different, right, Hiba?
I'm standing out.
Sir, I think we must
You would have
plan
stood
some
out
party
a
for
bit.
them.
Yes, why not?
They
We can
deserve
plan.
it. Yes.
So where?
सर प्रिंसिपल मैम कुछ भी बोलेगे आप हमें बता देना उनको कैसा लगा हमारा इवेंट. और
Definitely, क्यों नहीं बताऊंगा, जरूर.
She was smiling. I think she liked it. She was smiling.
Yes.
मैम पता है मैंने नोटिस किया था मेरे वीडियो में जिस सीन में मेरा शर्ट स्कूल शर्ट था और टाई थी मैम बहुत स्माइल कर रही थी. स्माइल कर रही थी.
Yes. चलो next, then we organize one party for our core team, right?
Offline party, sir.
Sorry?
हाँ sir, online नहीं.
Online?
No, offline.
Offline. Okay. चलो. Right. Then we can take rest now. Right. Enjoy your day. Enjoy your Sunday at least. Right. Chalo. Okay.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you
so much,
Bye.
Bye everyone.
Bye.
Bye.